It is 6:48. This is your morning in 8 minutes. You're taking a live look at Gatlinburg, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, one of the only national parks that is free to visit. But that could soon change. Park officials are proposing a plan that would charge you to park there. $5 for a day, $15 for the week, or an annual parking pass for $40. They say the money will help with wear and tear that comes with more visitors. Over the last decade, park visitation has increased by more than half.
You imagine 14.1 million people coming to your house, right? That's a lot of wear and tear. When you look at the strain that's put on our staff based on the level of visitation, that can overall have an impact on our visitor experience.
Yeah, they want to hear what you think about this. A virtual public meeting is scheduled for next Thursday night. We have a link to the meeting right now in your WVLT News app.
A heads up, if you're going to Sevier County today, the annual Pigeon Forge Rod Run is back. Hundreds of classic cars already lining up at the Lacan Center in Pigeon Forge. They'll be out there for a few days. Your last day to see them all is Saturday. Be prepared for that heavy traffic in Sevier County all weekend. And around the state today, the mother accused of killing her 15-month-old child will be in court today.
Megan Boswell and her attorneys are expected to ask to move her trial out of Sullivan County. She's accused of killing her toddler and lying to police. Evelyn Boswell's remains were found in Sullivan County on family property in March of 2020. 2 weeks after the state issued an Amber Alert. The judge in the case denying a motion to reduce her $1 million bond. Boswell's attorney says they're concerned about the publicity her case has gotten and how that could affect the trial. They will send out a questionnaire to potential jurors. Boswell's trial is scheduled to start on September 26th. And a new law is in place that allows Amber Alerts to be sent out sooner for missing children. The governor signed Noah's Law, allowing parents to seek an order with a judge if a parent without custody does not bring a child home within 48 hours. The judge can then declare the child in imminent danger. One of the 4 criteria needed to trigger an Amber Alert. This case brought on after Noah's father is accused of taking him to California. And one person is dead, another's recovering following a crash in Oak Ridge.
It happened early yesterday morning at the intersection of Oak Ridge Turnpike and Blair Road. The driver of one car died at the scene. Another is recovering from injuries today. This incident shut down the road for several hours. Highway Patrol is working to find out what led to the crash.
Well, fire investigators believe this apartment fire started when children were playing with a lighter. This happened at the Flats at Pond Gap on Hollywood Road. Knoxville firefighters were able to put it out quickly when they got there. The good news, no one's hurt. The apartment unit also sustained some water damage below the one that caught fire from the sprinkler system. And the Blount County Sheriff's Office is honoring a boy who saved his mother and brother after a scary crash.
This happened back in January on Allegheny Loop Road. Landon Connors and his brother and his mother were in the car that his mom was driving on a snowy day. The car slid off that road and landed in a creek. His mom knocked unconscious. Landon freed himself and pulled his mom and his brother out of the sunroof of the car and found the nearest home to call 911. The sheriff's office now honoring Landon for his quick thinking and bravery with the Community Citizen Award.
Well, today an East Tennessee hero would have been 24 years old, taken too soon from us serving our country.
Today is Staff Sergeant Ryan Knaus's birthday. He died along with 12 other service members during the attack on the Kabul airport in Afghanistan. The community plans to honor him this weekend with a ceremony to place a new memorial plaque at the Weigels Harbinson Crossroads on Saturday. Then on Sunday, a hike is planned at House Mountain, a place where his family says he hiked when he was a kid. All these events are free and open to the public.
And around the world today, the United Nations General Assembly will vote on suspending Russia from its Human Rights Council.
This after horrific images are coming out of Ukraine of possible war crimes committed by the Russian army. President Joe Biden announced a new round of sanctions, including ones that target Vladimir Putin's 2 adult daughters. The Pentagon says Russia has withdrawn all of its troops from the north around Kyiv and is refocusing on eastern Ukraine. Evacuation orders now in place for those areas. According to the UN, about a quarter of all Ukrainians have fled their homes since the war began.
Well, several job fairs are happening today around East Tennessee. Loudoun County Schools looking for workers. Officials with the school district will be at the Loudoun County Technology Center on Harrison Road today from 1 this afternoon until 5 o'clock. The Department of Corrections holding a job fair too with a twist. The one-stop reentry shop aims to help people who have recently been released from prison or jail who are looking for work. That's happening today at the American Job Center off Middlebrook Pike from 1 until 3. And it's the season of azaleas, pimento cheese sandwiches, and green jackets. Tea times start in just over an hour for the 2022 Masters Tournament in Augusta, Georgia. You can watch it today and tomorrow on ESPN, then Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Tune in right here on WVLT. Tiger Woods says he will play in this year's tournament. He tees off this morning.
And happening today, if you have any plans to drive through Oak Ridge later this morning, prepare for delays. A large convoy carrying a multi-ton electrical transformer will be traveling through Oak Ridge at 9 o'clock. This convoy will be going slow, no more than 20 miles per hour. This trip along Oak Ridge Turnpike to Old Edgemore Road expected to take at least 2 hours. So be prepared for those delays. And with that, let's get a look at your first alert traffic. Heads up for those going to the Smokies. Little River Road is closed right now. This is due to a rock. It's temporarily closed. Be mindful if you are headed that way. Just now getting out the door, your only delay is on 75 southbound in Campbell County. One lane there is blocked as road work is ongoing. It's expected to be complete tomorrow. This is just south of Caryville. Expect those delays if you're headed there. And then traveling Alcoa Highway, work starts tonight to fix the dip across the northbound outside lanes on Alcoa Highway. So if you are commuting this way at night, be prepared for those delays.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
Luckily, not much weather-wise to slow you down other than some of the leftovers as we have some limbs and debris on the roads from yesterday's late storms. Now this morning we have quieter weather, some patchy fog, but notice only a couple of light showers today. This will actually pick up again tonight into tomorrow when some more showers move in. So tomorrow we go up to a 60% coverage briefly midday to early afternoon. Up that just in that window, I'm seeing a little bit more rain in our area. But remember, the rainfall itself is light to moderate. That is still on track. So we kind of spread out some light to moderate showers. It hits the mountains, it changes over to snow, and then really even Friday night into Saturday as temperatures drop, we could see a few more snow showers. So those flurries at best Friday in the higher elevations, mountaintop snow. Keep it going, accumulating snow in the Smokies, and then even some brief mixing to some light snowfall in the valley. A few flurries Saturday morning. Colder air is on the way. So this in-between day is what's kind of coming in with that colder air on the way. Right now it's 52 in Knoxville to 45 in Williamsburg and 43 Jamestown. Better than the mornings in the 30s on the way. Right now the winds are light for most. We're going to kind of pick those winds up today. Actually have a good westerly flow here moving in, and that'll make it feel cooler at times. But today we're only about 5 degrees below average with your high of 63. So I'm tracking those chilly days, those rain to some snow showers coming up on the CW if you missed it earlier.
I mean, when you said at the beginning of the week that we're going to have something different every day, we have had something so different every day.
All the seasons in
still
1
to
week.
come.
You're welcome.
All right, Heather, thanks for watching.